If you want to learn 5 of the top ways to reduce anxiety instantly, keep on watching this video. Welcome back, beautiful souls, to the channel. I am Shika, your conscious mentor, and we are going to be going over 5 of the top ways to reduce anxiety instantly. I know that it is something that I struggled with for years, and I know you all have also been experiencing through DMs that sometimes you feel anxious when you're manifesting, you feel anxious when you're meditating, you feel anxious when you're going to work, talking, going to a party. How do I really just allow myself to have control of this emotion? And I am tired of feeling anxious so much. So I have wrapped up 5 of the most effective ways that have really helped me reduce my anxiety and can help you reduce yours as well. So before we get into the video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe, as well as put notification bells. I do videos every single day for you amazing, beautiful souls, and to be part of the energy of helping and supporting 1 million souls in 2020. And today's subscriber of the day is Empowered Crystals. Thank you so much for being part of this amazing family. I'm so grateful for each and every single one of you. If you are interested in more energetic healing, shadow work, as well as being part of the community, you can apply for our conscious mentoring, and you can also join our VIP Conscious Souls on Patreon as a member. Let's get into the video. So the first thing that really inspired me to do this video and to help you out is understanding that anxiety is an energy. It's an emotion, right? And it comes from the energy of fear. You know, what are we fearful of? What are we creating that fear? It's the energetic creation of understanding what fears do we want to make happen in our life subconsciously, based on past experiences or even intuitive fears or shadow healing or work that we haven't done yet. So one of the biggest things I always say is understanding that in order to release anxiety, we have to understand that everything is energy and that we have full control over our anxiety, and you will have full control of your anxiety after this video. The first tip that I have for you is called breath work. Breath work really changed the game for me. Meditating, breath work, specifically not only breathing when I meditate on my yoga mat every morning, but also just throughout the day. I know one of the biggest things is sometimes we go through experiences, right? Whether it's someone who crosses you off with road rage on the road, or something unexpected that someone says that gets you a little bit anxious, or maybe just feeling stressed sometimes. Whatever the reason of energetically bringing anxiety into your life, whatever you're experiencing, breath is really where we can control the rapidness of our heart rate and allow us to reduce that feeling that we're thinking of every fear that could possibly happen based on this emotion that we're feeling. So the first thing I want you to do is we are going to take 6 breaths in and 6 breaths out. Now, the purpose of this is to do it slowly. And the reason why is because we're really going to allow ourselves to be accounted for our emotion and understand that, hey, with breath, I'm going to be able to control my emotion before the anxiety hits me, before that energy starts to become a thought, before it continues to manifest within my subconscious. So we're going to take a deep breath in for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it and out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're gonna do this 3 times. Just doing it once alone, I feel so centered, I feel so relaxed, and I'm sure you do too. Let me know in the comments down below how you feel. Now, the purpose of this is when we focus on breath, we can be in the state of being. And when we can be in the state of being, we're no longer tapping into what could possibly go wrong. Why am I feeling anxious? We're not feeding to the anxiety. We are pausing it, we are holding it, and we are letting go of it through the power of breath and exhaling. When we internalize the breath, we are holding in and controlling that energy and allowing ourselves to be centered and to be. Second tip that I have on how to reduce anxiety instantly is essential oils. This is one of my favorite things, and me being someone who was working in the holistic space, and even my grandma was really big on herbs and always knowing some kind of thing to make up for us to feel better. This is one of the best things that I've ever done, is essential oils. Now, I actually wrote down 3 of my favorite essential oils that are very great, or good, very great, good for you as far as reducing anxiety. The first and most common one is called lavender. Lavender is a flower and it smells very bright and beautiful, but what I love about the lavender essential oil is it's great for anxiety and sleep. For those of you who have insomnia, for those of you who might feel anxious, maybe just have it in a roller balm or even like in your bag. I have little roller ones that I buy from Sage, and you can mix it with a base oil. You always want to mix your essential oils with a base oil so it's not going to affect your skin. It is very concentrated, and you can just take a deep breath in through the nose with the lavender and exhale. You can also put it on your wrist where you can really get that on the temple and your vein, so you can have the effects, the slow effects of the lavender that can really make an impact. The second thing is Roman chamomile. Chamomile is used as a beautiful flower, and it's amazing for not only period cramps and just pain in general, but it's amazing to help as a herb for you for sleep. It's also amazing for anxiety. So I like to do this before I go to bed. I have a nice chamomile tea, and I feel such a big shift when I wake up. I'm not feeling like my heart is pounding out of my chest the first thing I wake up. Remember, your fear hormone is the highest when you wake up. So your ability to have that nice chamomile tea and allow your body to rest during your sleep is really going to help you calm down the nerves, relax you. You can also have it in the midday, maybe during lunch, and just really feel relaxed. The last one is ylang ylang, and this one is more of a peaceful scent. Now, it is a little bit more potent. It might not be everyone's favorite. Let me know if you know what ylang ylang is, or if you like it has an interesting name to it. But ylang ylang is a very potent smell. I like to use it in my diffuser, but most importantly, I like to massage my feet with a little bit of lavender oil, base oil such as coconut oil, and some ylang ylang, and I go to sleep and I feel amazing. The third way to instantly reduce your anxiety is the root chakra. The root chakra controls how secure you feel. It's the basic necessities: the house, the home, your job, the money you have in your bank account, the ability to have control of certain things in your life. That is your root chakra. That is the first chakra, also known as the one that's red. And the root chakra is really grounding ourselves. Now, when we have anxiety, we create this sense of less groundingness and create the sense of scattered emotions, right? So when we can ground ourselves back, we can really bring ourselves back to center. And I actually have a video on the root chakra, so I'll link it up here to help you out. But this is a very centering space to really support you. Now, in short, along with this video, one of the biggest things about the root chakra that I love to do is I like to just lay down on the grass for 5 minutes minimum and feel the earth. I know it sounds kind of interesting, but trust me on this. Go outside in your backyard, go to a park, and just lay down in the ground. Now, if it's cold where you are, another alternative to doing this is having plants in your house, or even just sitting on the ground and having your hands facing down and grounding yourself as you cross your legs. Feeling that connection of stability of the ground below you is really gonna allow you to feel grounded, make you feel relaxed. But this is very important. The last way of really allowing yourself to strengthen your root chakra to reduce and release that anxiety is by connecting with nature. Go on a hike, go outside, connect, disconnect, go camping. These are one of my favorite ways to really grow and connect with it. When the root chakra is in balance, we have to go back to the basics, and the basics is nature. Remember, everything is energy, but everything comes from nature, even our bodies as well. So when we connect with the true pure source itself, we can really remove this sense of instability of emotions and really come back to center, back to the being, just like we do with our breath. So this is super powerful. Really ground the root chakra if you feel like you are feeling anxious. Number 4 is energy healing or shadow work. Now, energy healing is anything from Ayurveda, Reiki, which I do as well. There's so many different types of things that you can do for energy healing. And what that does is, as energetic souls, when we go through emotions such as traumas, experiences, or things that trigger us, that create anxiety, we need to allow ourselves to make room within our body and our aura to release that. So here with energy work, it really allows us us to center certain areas such as our chakras, places that we're holding emotions, and makes us release it in a safe space. This is one of my most powerful things. I did it years ago, about 6-7 years ago, and ever since I've shifted my body completely. I noticed after going through PTSD, anxiety, depression, I literally was in the darkness so deep that I didn't even see the purpose of me like being a being, you know, a soul. I didn't appreciate my soul. And I had to go back to that space sometimes. But what got me out, truly, what got me out of feeling that anxiety and that lack of control of my body and my emotions was the energy healing. It brought me to show me the true light in myself. It showed me my true power, and it said, hey, Shika, you are not your emotions. Don't allow these emotions to create you, to be you, to embody it. I felt grounded again. I always tell people, if you don't do the inner work, it makes it so much harder for us to see the abundance around us. So one of the biggest things to reduce anxiety is do the inner work. Figure out what is triggering you. You know, create that positive energy. Remove those limiting beliefs that's creating that anxiety and change it with positive beliefs and really help you align and ground yourself. And this is all done through energy healing. And there's so many out there, but I always say go to the one that's best for you. If you're interested in energy healing, you can always check out my conscious mentoring and apply for it down below. I do have that, but like I said, it is one of the most impactful things that I've ever done in my life. Number 5, this is the final but most powerful one. Affirm that you have control of your emotions. No one has control of your emotions but you. But when we hit and tap in the energy of anxiety, one of the things, we go down that deep hole of thinking what can happen or what did, right? And we disconnect ourselves from what we do have, right? And no matter how anxious we feel, there's always a positivity in this space. So it's the first thing is to tap into your psyche and understand that you have control. So I have an affirmation I want to share with you, and this really shifted a lot, and I still use it day by day every time I feel like anxiety crosses my path. I have full control of my emotions. I have full control of my emotions. I have full control of my emotions. The moment that you tell yourself that, you start to come back to yourself. You start to not think of the many things. You don't start to go down that hole of anxiety and negativity. You come back here into center, right? And it allows you to understand that you are the true creator of your emotions. And in doing that, you can expand and you can truly just do, see yourself reducing the anxiety along with the other tips as well. So I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope a lot of you were able to really feel that you do have true control of your emotions and that anxiety doesn't have to define you. Even if you are really, really anxious, I will say that just putting these 5 top tips of reducing anxiety every single day, small commitments, small steps are really going to show big, 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 huge shifts in your energy overall, and you're going to have a more abundant and happier life. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe, as well as put notification bells. I do videos every week for you beautiful souls, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.